exploring the enduring significance of Old Testament types and New Testament fulfillment.
In our understanding of the Old Testament, but there is everything wrong about imposing the New Testament on the Old. Okay, so what we don't want to do is we don't want to end up like covenant theologians or Reformed theology that says that once the antitype comes, the type then is completely done away with, as if the type had no purpose at all. Okay. What's interesting is that when I've read the Old Princetonians, like the Old Testament scholars, they believe that things like the Passover or the sacrifices that they offered in the tabernacle and in the temple, yes, they ultimately pointed to Christ. That's what the book of Hebrews says. However, they said that those sacrifices themselves had a sacramental effect. Meaning this, that what they did in the Old Testament really did cover their sins. They were kept in a relationship with God, and there was a real effect in what the Old Testament sacrifices performed. Okay, so when we talk about Jesus as the ultimate sacrifice, we're not saying that the Old Testament type then gets undermined or becomes kind of swallowed up in the antitype. And this is what covenant theology does when they talk about Jesus as a true Israel. They believe that because Jesus is a true Israel, then that means that the church, Jesus's body, is a replacement. It's the spiritual Israel of God rather than ethnic Israel. And so we call this replacement theology or supersessionism, and that's a no-no, because what they're doing is that they're replacing the type with the antitype, and the antitype is now swallowed up the type as if there was no significance at all, and we don't want to do that. Okay. Thank you for your attention, and I will be fielding questions now.